My name is Mark Brenner. I'm the general manager of Porsche Warrington in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, the second oldest Porsche dealership in the country. For us, the dealers that, have an identity of what they want to be are the ones that really thrive. When we first started growing the business, we really had to focus on sports cars. Holbert racing is still very well known and very much celebrated in the Porsche motorsports world. And believe it or not, Porsche Motorsports was founded here for North America, right up the street. When you look at it like that, there's some really big shoes to fill. And we embrace that heritage and that culture. It's really cool. We still have a ton of customers in our service department that are the original owners of 911s from the 60s and 70s, and customers who bought a car here 30, 40 years ago and insist on coming back here from all over the country just to buy their next 911. A lot of what goes into buying and selling the specialty cars is knowledge of what they are and what makes them special and what makes them cool. And that's something, we kind of pride ourselves on, is having a little bit of an edge. As an enthusiast, you know what car people want. It's all emotion when it comes to Porsche. The joy of ownership and the excitement of ownership is something that we embrace here. We are an exclusive partner with Porsche, which identifies basically 30 dealers in the world that have a really great understanding of how the cars can be configured and individualized. Our belief and how we go about it is, if you're gonna build a car and you're gonna spend the money, what's the difference if it's a little bit more money, but it's so much more unique? And that's something we embrace. It's something we take great pride and great joy in. As a child, being a car enthusiast, I would get Road and Track, Motor Trend, Car and Driver, DuPont Registry. I used to have crates. I still embarrassingly have them all. And that was everything for me. Subscribing to 000 when it was in the really early stages of becoming something just seemed like a no-brainer, and now there are coffee table books all over my house. We've got a slew of them here at the dealership that we share with customers. I think 000, if you had to pinpoint what it is, it's a magazine about everything and all things Porsche. Period, end of story. Anytime there's anything associated with 000, you can pretty much guarantee you're gonna get a masterclass on Porsche. So when I first learned about the 000 package for the original 718 Spyder, we were very fortunate to have 2 allocations for Paint to Sample and CXX. We had initially started life with a Brewster Green and a Slate Gray Spyder, and then we had acquired from a 000 fan a GT Silver one. So in talking with the guys at 000, the concept of, hey, could we do that again with the RS as kind of the swan song to the 718? It's the end. We got really lucky to be able to build 2 cars with the 000 guys. What stemmed from the Carrera GT into the 718 Spyders to now into the Spyder RSs. It was just really cool to be part of that project, part of the brainstorming. It was like, oh my God, how's that not gonna be incredible? So yeah, it was really cool when the discussion started with 000 about the preferred partnership and what it meant. And I think for us as an enthusiast-based dealership to be aligned with 000 and be acknowledged by a brand like 000, similar to the Premier dealer thing, it kind of tells you you're doing something right, at least in our eyes. It's a passion project for us in a weird way, which is crazy to say. We're still a business. We still have to function as a business, but we've always identified as car enthusiasts here, and that's been the road we follow. And for us, it's just, we want to continue to be a little different than everybody else, and it's just cool to be acknowledged for that stuff. And we certainly, welcome it and embrace it and look forward to, participating in all types of fun future events with 000 and everything else that goes along with it.